What supplements that you really need to be taking? Okay. This is my list. Very first thing that you should always be taking is multivitamin. Why? Multivitamin is an insurance policy. Okay. Make sure that you're still getting your micros. All multivitamins basically have the recommended daily recommended intake DRI for all of your major vitamins and minerals. One thing to look out for is a couple things is sometimes there's additives that you can find in your multivitamin that are actually counterintuitive to your body's ability to use those minerals and vitamins. Soybean oil, safflower oil, what's the other one? Grapeseed oil. Any oils like that you see in that multivitamin, you need to stay away from. Just be aware of that. Okay. They're additives, they're fillers, and they actually prevent your body from absorbing the multivitamin that you're intending to take. Okay. The other supplement that I believe that everybody should be taking is about 2 to 3,000 IUs of vitamin D3 per day. I would say 2,000 per day during the summer, 3,000 per day during the winter time. Why? Because you get more sun during the summertime, so you don't need as much to be supplementing with as much vitamin D3. Okay. You should be supplementing with a vitamin K supplement, which is oftentimes found in your multivitamin. You should be supplementing with fish oil, which is going to give you your omega 3s that you need for joint support. Okay. You should be supplementing with magnesium citrate before bed at night, as well as zinc. Those are just kind of like the baseline: your fish oil, vitamin K, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc. And then going into actual performance enhancing supplements, very best supplement, the one that's going to have the greatest bang for its buck, the most studies, best impact to performance, as well as the results that you see in the mirror. And most people are deficient in this, which is a naturally occurring chemical in your body, is creatine. You don't need to be consuming any fancy fucking $80 creatine monohydrate. You can get a cheap bottle of it for $20 off of Amazon. It's all the same shit. For the first week that you take it, do 5 grams a day or 10 grams a day to load. And then after you do that loading phase, just do 5 grams a day of creatine. You're going to notice a phenomenal improvement. However, make sure that if you're taking creatine, you're also drinking your water. So if you're not drinking enough water, creatine is going to make your joints hurt. You're going to feel swelling in the joints. It's going to be uncomfortable. Okay. Other than that, I would recommend a protein isolate as not a primary source of protein, but as a post-workout recovery to help you hit that protein macro. 1 scoop immediately after you lift is probably okay. Creatine for women too, absolutely, 100%. Outside of the multivitamins and the vitamins and minerals, creatine, protein, anything else?
So I would just concur with the multivitamin. You need your micronutrients to help your macronutrients absorb better too. I think that spending a little bit more money on those two is good because you want them not in a hard pill form, because that means that they take all those vitamins that are together and they heat them up and compress them into a hard pill. And when you put heat to anything, it loses some of the benefits and the potency of the pill. So you want your multivitamins to be more in a gel pack. You want to look for it also to be acidociously dosed. Basically, what that means, guys, is that if you look at the bottle, it's all the ingredients and nutrients that it shows in the bottle is, if it's not acidociously dosed or pharmaceutical grade, what that means is that it is going to have those nutrients in it at the time of packing. So let's just say your multivitamin is in a store that doesn't sell a lot of them and it's on the shelf for 6 to 8 months. The potency of that pill isn't the same as it was in packaging unless it's pharmaceutical grade or acidosis, meaning that it is going to have the same nutrients that's on the bottle's label until the expiration date. So if you want to just make sure that you're taking what the bottle is showing you and you're not being deficient, that's something that you'd want to look for your multivitamin. I concur everything what Josh is talking about as far as the supplements. The one thing that I would add is like a greens supplement for your gut health and digestion and for your immune health as well. All of your immune system is in your guts. So keeping your gut healthy is super, super important. So if you could do a green supplement with your fruits and veggies, that'd be another great one to add. That's like not a sexy supplement, but super beneficial. Like everyone wants the pre-workouts and the creatines and shit, but the multivitamins, those other special vitamins, green supplement is what I would recommend to for people for helping you on the inside out as well.